Going to be another hot day. It already really is. Temperatures have already reached the 90s for many of us. 93 degrees here at CBS 4 downtown. We've been watching some cloud cover moving in from the west throughout much of the morning. Oftentimes we start a lot sunnier this time of year than it has been today. That's because we got a little weather disturbance moving across the state that has caused showers and thunderstorms to start early. We've seen some rain as early as 5-6 o'clock this morning in some mountain areas. Most of it now is moving out of the San Juans and heading toward the Sangre de Cristos, but we do have a few showers along the I-70 mountain corridor, including that rain you see right there. A little bit farther south than that, more like southern Summit County down toward Chaffee County, places like Buena Vista. There's some rain in the area. I mentioned that weather disturbance moving in from Utah. We also have this weak summer cold front that is north of us. As we go through the course of today and then into tomorrow, that front sags southward. It's not like a winter cold front where it just passes across the state. That never happens. But it does sag south far enough that it will drop our temperatures about 15 degrees or so, at least for Denver and northeast Colorado going into tomorrow. The front never makes its way up over the Continental Divide, so things won't change very much in the coming days for the mountains or the western slope. But for Denver, tomorrow, not as warm. We'll be in the 80s instead of the 90s, and we will continue to see scattered showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon for tomorrow and for Wednesday. But before we get more into that, let's talk about today, shall we? Here's the Futurecast, 1 o'clock. The Futurecast computer model showing those showers and storms from the mountains making their way east across the Front Range urban corridor. And any one specific spot, you got about a 30-40% chance for seeing a shower or storm this afternoon into the early evening hours. You know how it goes. By the time the sun sets, we'll be really winding down in terms of storm chances here in Denver. But as those storms push eastward, especially into Kansas and Nebraska, they will strengthen as they encounter a pretty unstable environment. So good chance for severe thunderstorms over in Kansas and Nebraska here. And it's possible that our far eastern counties from Phillips and Sedgwick down into Yuma, Kit Carson, Cheyenne, Kiowa, Prowers, all of these counties here, there's a somewhat high chance for seeing severe weather, enhanced threat there. But it's really east of Lyman, east of Fort Morgan, this area shaded in yellow we're concerned about. Notice severe weather, not as likely here in the metro area. We are worried about hail and wind for these areas that are far to the east. That's also where the warmest temperatures in the state will be. Could hit 100 in Sterling, 97 in Yuma, 103 down in La Junta. Most mountain areas, 70s and 80s, and then we'll see 80s and 90s on the western slope. The map for tomorrow does look different. We drop into the lower 80s here in Metro Denver tomorrow, and we stay in the 80s for Wednesday. Wednesday should be a little bit warmer than tomorrow. And again, it's still going to be warm. Don't get me wrong. It'll still feel like summertime. It's just not going to be as hot as we have been for the last 12 days now. Once we hit 90 today, it was our 12th day in a row with temps at or above 92. That streak does stop at 12. Tomorrow and Wednesday, we're in the 80s, then back into the 90s for Thursday, Friday. We'll stay in the 90s for the upcoming weekend. And we've got at least a 20% chance for late day showers and thunderstorms every day through Friday. The best chance of rain this week could end up being tomorrow. We'll hang on to a 20 to 40% chance for showers or storms for the upcoming weekend.